The Ugandan Revenue Authority has lost about 300 billion shillings of tax from fuel business between September and December last year. This is due to rampant illegal sale of fuel that has flooded the West Nile side of the country. Commissioner for Customs Department at URA, Abel Kagumire, disclosed this during an engagement with local leaders of West Nile, called by Arua City resident commissioner on illegal trade of fuel, as the authority's collection dwindled from a daily collection of 15 billion to 12 billion shillings.
On a daily basis, we collect 15 billion from fuel. And now we are talking of PMS, that is petrol. We are talking of Argo, which is diesel. Of course, Jet A1 for airplane don't pay, and kerosene. So in a day, if URA does not get 15 billion of fuel, we've performed below the target. So from September to December, we collected below 15 billion. The highest was 12 billion per day.
The illegal fuel carried in jerrycans is smuggled through Uganda's porous borders with the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Sudan. The commissioner attributed the smuggled fuel as the main cause to the loss, as recognized fuel station operators threatened to close their operations due to low sales.
The fuel that comes in West Nile pays from Kampala because it is supplied by Total and Haas and the other companies that bring. So the challenge we have is fuel that comes, because if people are selling on the street, it means they are not buying from these companies. So the losses they have told us, every company tells us their loss. Total Energy is lost by 14%. Vivo Energy lost by 12% market share. Gasline is also negative by 24%. That one was just trying to establish itself. Because these are the ones which are regulated and are paying taxes. So if we don't protect them, they will close.
However, the RDC of Koboko District, Tom Olinga, said illegal sale of fuel has also led to diplomatic issues, as South Sudan authorities have expressed dissatisfaction due to diversion of fuel tankers by URA from Oraba and Kaya border posts to pass through Elegu.
And once the trucks were diverted, it brought about an issue of loss of revenue to Koboko as a district and Koboko as a municipality. The same thing with that's Southern Sudan, that's Kaya. Even here, Arua. And even when we had a meeting with the governor of the Central Equatorial Province, it was also raised that they are not happy as a result of the diversion of the trucks from Oraba, because these counties generate their revenue. So what we are saying is that we should curb this vice, that even we start putting the East African community in its functionality, because you can't deny your neighbor a service because of smuggling.
Legislators from West Nile said loss in revenue by URA has a setback to service delivery in the country, and warned collaborators in the communities and the government aiding the illegal trade of fuel.
And this is a challenge to us as the government also. What can you do that for these young ones that to come out of this ignorance? I said ignorance because they don't know what they're doing.
We also want to warn those who are collaborators with those who are, operating in this illegal fuel business. We have collaborators in government, we have collaborators who are in the communities. We are warning them ahead of time.
In a resolution reached, where enforcement will be affected by UPDF, police and intelligence, West Nile leaders have pledged support to the cause.
We've done everything we could to abolish this, but we failed. So this meeting today is going to take us to another level.
Joseph Fodama, UBC News.